living a life where you truly have it all. I'm talking the health, the relationships, the confidence. It requires you to effectively be able to communicate. Communication is so important, right? We have so many different relationships in our lives. You have the relationships that you have with your friends, your coworkers, your boss, your children, your husband. You communicate every single day, whether you recognize it or not. And relationships and communication actually impacts your relationship with food. Because when you can better communicate with your husband, you won't need to self-soothe with some cookies at the end of the night because you know how to effectively communicate. You know how to express how you feel. You can actually feel through your emotions. You can speak up. You can have your needs met and not have to carry these stuck or trapped emotions with you all week. So I know you have a really good relationship with your husband, but it's really easy to question, like, should I actually speak up? Okay, this is bothering me. Should I actually speak up? Should I just pretend everything's fine? I used to do this. There would be things that, of course, would bug me. And I was like, well, I can't bring this up. I don't know. Should I bring it up? Maybe I shouldn't speak up. Should I? You know how important it is for you to have your needs met. But you question yourself, am I being too needy? This was something that I also experienced as well too. It's like my love language is physical touch. I love quality time. Those are like the two main love languages for me. It's physical touch and quality time. And I used to ask myself, like, I'm like, I know what those needs are, but am I being too needy about, wanting more quality time or massage my feet? Okay, massage my back. Like, am I being too needy? But no, you are not too needy. You absolutely need to express how you're feeling 100 million %. This is a non-negotiable. A lot of the times it's, well, I don't want to express how I feel because I don't want to be a burden. My husband is going through things and I don't want to be a burden, or at work, everyone's so stressed, so I don't want to pour my things onto them, but you're actually not being a burden. You are not being a burden at all. So I've actually put together a 5-step framework. It's called the CLEAR framework to better communicate in your relationships. And I'm going to walk you through this process, but I actually did do a free 3-day masterclass where I walk you through this process in more detail, but I also help you take your health, your relationships, and your confidence to a whole other level. And the feedback from that 3-day masterclass has been insane. I don't know why I didn't charge for it, because what I've literally taught you inside of that 3 days is why I'm binge free. It's why I have the confidence the way that I do. It's why I have amazing communication skills, which allows me to not self-soothe with food at the end of the day. It's what allowed me to skyrocket my finances, and it helped me improve my gut health and my hormones. Like literally every single thing that I'm teaching you inside of this 3-day masterclass is what I've implemented to create the magical life that I live today. So if you've not yet joined, it's completely free. Just click the link down below and you can sign up and you'll get instant access to the 3 trainings to skyrocket your health, your relationships, and your confidence. Okay, so this CLEAR framework, this is what I talk about in depth in the masterclass, but I'm going to just teach you one little aspect. So C, communicate. You need to communicate what is on your mind. Nobody can read your mind. Nobody knows you're upset. Nobody knows you're frustrated. Nobody knows how you feel. You actually have to communicate what you're actually thinking, like what's actually on your mind. You gotta actually communicate that. The L is you gotta listen. You got to listen to what the other person has to say. Okay, you already communicated what you needed to say, and now you need to listen to what the other person has to say. Are you responding without even listening, or are you listening and then actually responding? Step 3 is E. You got to express how you feel. You got to express your emotions. I feel sad right now. I don't like when you do that. I feel mad. I am not feeling seen right now. Understanding, again, your emotions are valid. You need to express how you're feeling. Just like nobody can read your mind, nobody knows you're feeling upset. Nobody knows you're feeling angry unless you actually express that. Okay, step 4 is A. You got to articulate how you're feeling. So this is different than expressing your emotions. So expressing your emotions is I feel XYZ way, and then articulating how you feel and why you feel the way you feel is different. So it's I feel sad because. Why? Why do you feel the way that you do? This is how you articulate your emotions. Well, I feel sad because XYZ reason. Why? So many people will say, so a lot of people don't even say that they feel mad, and they just expect their partner to know that they're mad. But then some people will say, I'm mad right now. And then your husband or your partner is like, well, why? And you're like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. And that's not fair. So articulating why you feel the way that you do. Once you've expressed, I feel sad, why? Because your partner's going to ask you, okay, well, why do you feel sad? Oh, never mind. No, I'm fine. But you're not fine. We all know you're not fine. So express how you feel and then articulate why. And that will prevent so much more that will help you not feel frustrated. And that will also help your partner not feel frustrated as well too. Okay, the last step in this process is reflect and reset. So reflect. How did that conversation go? What was your tonality? Were you uptight? Were you irritable? Were you calm? Were you standing up? Did you go through the clear process? And then reset. What do you need to do to shift your energy? Anytime you've communicated, you've expressed how you felt, you listened, you articulated how you felt, you might need to shake it out a little bit, or go for a drive, or go for a walk, get some fresh air, take a shower. What do you need to do to reset and get you into a place where you've kind of just, okay, I'm more grounded now. I'm neutral with my emotions. This is so important. And why I'm so passionate about this, you guys, is I share this with my clients all of the time, and why I'm actually running the Unstoppable Badass Retreat, because I didn't just want to stop my binge eating to regain my control back with food. Of course, but I wanted every area of my life to feel incredible. Me working on my communication skills in my relationships have served me so much, because how often do you get into a heated conversation with your husband and maybe you didn't actually speak your needs, and maybe you did say, I'm upset, and then your husband's like, well, why? And you're like, just leave me alone, I'm fine. And now your husband's mad because why did you have to bring that up? But then you're upset because, okay, I shared that I'm upset, and then you asked me why, and I said I'm fine, and then you just said, okay. Do you not care about me? There's so much that can happen. There's so much that can go on, and I get it. I get it. So being able to actually communicate in your relationships is so transformative. It's what will allow you to speak your needs. It will allow you to have your needs be met. You'll be able to have a calm, cool, and collected conversation where two adults can just communicate, hey, this is how I'm feeling right now. This is why I'm feeling the way that I feel right now. And it's like you're grounded. Okay, we worked through that. I felt through that. I don't need to carry this heavy load with me all week. Because there's nothing worse than pretending everything's fine. Everything's good. Something's bothering you and you're not actually bringing it up. And then you, whether you recognize it or not, those are stored emotions in your body. The anxiety, the frustration, the anger is being held in your body. And if you don't actually communicate effectively, then this is where you self-soothe and you turn to food. So this communication process is just one aspect that I talked about in the 3-day masterclass on how to live your most magical life. I taught on health, so relationship with food, gut health, hormones. I talked on relationships, most specifically communication. And then I also discussed on confidence and how to stop worrying so much about what other people think about you. So you can join that 3-day masterclass again through the link down below. And at the Unstoppable Badass Retreat, we are diving into your specific health, relationships, and confidence. And we're taking everything to the next level for you, where we are actually going deeper into your strategy. So that's going to be, of course, insanely valuable as well too. And if you've not yet gotten your ticket, be sure to get your ticket because spots are filling. So this work is life-changing. It's not just about, okay, well, don't give in to your urges and, use breath work. Like, there are so many more important skills that I have learned throughout my journey, and I've literally compiled, I say it's like a toolbox. I've literally have years and years and years and years of experience of things that I've personally gone through, things that I've overcame, and I have like this toolbox where these tools have changed my life. It's changed my entire life, my health, my relationships, my finances, my well-being, my joy, my happiness, my confidence, everything, every aspect of my life. So be sure to join the 3-day masterclass. You're going to get so much value out of that. And I hope you're loving this November podcast challenge. Plug in here every single day. Share these episodes. If you found this super helpful, share this with a best friend. Share this with a coworker. Share this with somebody that you love. Spread the knowledge, spread the wisdom, spread the value. More people need to hear this information. I am on a freaking mission. Once you join the 3-day masterclass, you're going to hear my specific routines and how I just love on a Saturday morning getting up at like 6 a.m. and working when it's pitch black outside. And I'm like, I'm on a mission. The world is still asleep and I'm on a mission. So I'm on a mission. Go share this podcast episode and I'll catch you in the next one.